Once upon a time, there was a village called Kanikuppam. In that village, there was highly educated man called Padiyappa. He had 3 sons named Vinaya, Vidaya and Rama. But one day, Padiyappa told his sons,
Listen to me, children. As a father, I was not able to do anything for you. Neither do I have any heritage that I have earned from my forefathers. But with the education that I have, I can teach you everything there is to learn, and you can be more knowledgeable. If you are intelligent and talented in this world, you can succeed in life no matter what. Therefore, I want you all to learn everything from me, so that you can survive anywhere.
Okay, father. As you said, we shall learn our education from you.
The 3 brothers learned talent, wisdom, education, and many other attributes from their father. But after a while, their father Padayappa passes away due to an illness. After that, Vinaya, Vidaya, and Rama decided to find a place to live that is best suited for their talents. All 3 of them left their village. While they were traveling, Vinaya all of a sudden looks to the ground and says,
This path looks like there was a horse that passed this way, which means that there is town nearby. Let us move in this path.
On that time, the second brother, after looking both ways, tells both his brothers,
Brother, as you said, a horse has passed this way, but the horse is blind in one eye.
He says. As they were walking in the path, after some distance, the third brother Raman looked at the ground and says,
Brothers, what you said is true. A horse has passed this way, and his left eye is blind. Along with horse, there is a mother and her child.
Thinking like that, the 3 brothers walked towards the town. In the way towards the town, a man on horse who is looking for something comes across the brothers. The big brother Vinaya stops the man and asks him,
Who are you and what are you looking for?
My name is Jogaya. I live in the town nearby. But how do you know that I am searching for something?
I think you are searching for a horse. Am I right, Jogya sir?
Yes, I am searching for my missing horse.
Jogaya sir, the horse is blind in its left eye. Am I right?
Yes, you are right. My horse left eye is blind. But how do you know that?
Yes, I know that. Along with horse, there must be your wife and child, right?
Yes, they are there as well. I came here to search for them. I think you people seen the horse. Have you done something to it? Have you sold it? Or have you hidden it?
Sir, we have not seen your house, nor have we seen your wife and child.
Even though all the 3 brothers deny seeing the horse or his family, Jogaya is still suspicious of them. Thinking that they had stolen his horse, Jogaya started saying,
You know that there was a horse that passed this way. You know that it was blind in one eye. And you also knew that my wife and child were also with the horse. But you have not seen it? Neither do you know which way it went? Hey, what do I look like you? You all have hid it somewhere and you are lying to me. With all due respect, tell me where my horse, wife and child are.
You have misunderstood us, Jogya sir. We swear we did not see anything. But we can use our talent and wisdom to tell which way it went. If you use your eyes and brain, you will get to know a lot of things. If you go in this path, you will find your horse. Why don't you go and see? We assure you that we did not steal anything.
What? Not only did you steal, you are also lying to me. And you call that talent and wisdom? Now there is no choice. Let us go to the king and he will decide whether you have talent and wisdom.
Alright, Jogya sir, since you do not believe what we say, we shall do as you say. Let's go and see the king.
Jogaya takes the 3 brothers and makes them stand in front of the king. And he says,
My king, today morning me and my horse, my wife and my child on another horse were traveling to the village nearby. But on the way, my wife's horse overtook my horse and speed away really fast. On the way, when I was searching for them, I found these 3 brothers. They told me how the horse was and its identifying features. But when I asked them where it is, they tell me that they have not seen it. My suspicion is that they stole my horse and they killed my wife and child. Only you can give me justice.
Listen to me, Jogaya.
We heard everything you have to say. But do you have evidence to prove that they stole your horse? Please tell us that first.
But king, even without me mentioning it to them, they were able to tell that the horse was blind in one eye. They were also able to tell that it was along with my wife and child. But I did not even tell them that I was searching for my horse. So how did they know that? That means these three people stole my horse and they made my wife disappear.
After patiently listening to what Jogaya said, the king was convinced that it was the three brothers that committed the crime. He says,
I have no doubt. I am certain that these brothers are thieves. Tell me, what did you do to that horse?
My king, we are not thieves. We have not seen his horse before.
But how is that possible? How can he know all this information about his horse when he did not tell you anything? And if you did not see his horse, how can he know?
My king, we are telling the truth. We are not thieves. Let me answer the question you asked. The answer is not that difficult to understand. Ever since we were kids, we have always used our eyes to observe everything we see and make assured assumptions based in our observations. That's all it is.
Yes, my king. That is why when we were on our way, we were able to tell what happened even though we did not see anything.
After listening to the three brothers' side, the king looked at them and smiled. And the king says,
How is it that you can tell about things even without seeing it happen? I cannot believe it.
No, my king, it is possible. We are able to guess using our observational talent.
Okay, fine. I will make a test for your talents and we shall find if you are telling the truth or not.
Yes, king, you can very well check our talents. We are always ready for your test.
I appreciate you all for your confidence. Get ready for the test immediately.
Suddenly, the king called his minister and tells him something. The minister leaves and comes back with two soldiers who carry a box with them. The soldier places the box on the king's feet.
Youngsters, I ask you all, now you tell me what is in this box. Use your talents to find out. If you find out what is in this box correctly, I will let you go. Or else, I will find you guilty of stealing the horse. And I will punish you severely.
My king, we already told you that we were innocent. But since you want to test us, we are willing to accept the test. What is in the box is a circular object.
Vinaya told king. Vinaya's second brother Vidya looked at the box and looked around the surrounding, and he sees the king.
My king, what is in the box is a fruit. And I am sure it is a pomegranate fruit.
The third brother Raman observed the box keenly and told the king,
My king, the pomegranate is not yet ripe. It is still very raw.
After listening to what the brother said, the king calls the minister to take out whatever is in the box. When they saw what was in the box, everyone was shocked because what was actually in the box was a raw pomegranate. The king told the brothers,
Excellent, young man. Excellent. I am really surprised. Your intelligence should be appreciated.
Thanks a lot, my king.
Jogaya, these youngsters did not steal your horse. So go and look for your horse, as they said.
The king sent Jogaya out. The king then took the three brothers to his chamber. He gave them a great dinner and appreciated three brothers and told them,
Okay, now you can tell. None of you are guilty, but that doesn't mean you people are innocent as well. Now, you are my guests, but I am not able to understand one thing. Without even seeing the horse, how did you tell to Jogaya about his missing horse and his wife and the child?
We will surely tell, my king. While we were coming from our village, we saw horse footprints on the ground. It seemed like it was moving away from the town. While he was searching nearby, he saw us. And that is when we told him about his missing horse. This is what happened, my king.
Very good, Vinaya. That means you are not just talented, you also possess great wisdom. That is okay. But how did you know that the horse was blind in its left eye?
My king, let me tell you. In that same way, after we traveled for a distance, when I looked at both the sides of the footprints, The grass on the left side looked like it was eaten, whereas the grass on the right side seemed untouched. We were unable to find any other footprints of different horse. And that is how I found out the horse was blind in its left eye.
Vidayan, I understand what you said. But I have another doubt. How did you know that the horse carried a mother and a child? That is not possible, no?
My king, after we have travelled in that path for a while, I spotted a place where it looked like the horse had sat down. I could see a woman's footprint getting down the horse along a child's footprint beside her. And that is how I came to the conclusion that there is a mother and a child with the horse. That is it, my king.
After listening to the three brothers' reasoning, the king is amazed by their intelligence. He felt very happy and tells them,
Wow, you are all very talented. After listening to all of you, I feel that your investigative skills are great. But what I couldn't understand is that. But at least there, you were able to figure the missing horse, the mother and her child using the footprints in the sand. But here, in this king's darbar, that too it was a closed box. How were you able to find out that it was a pomegranate in the box? There are no footprints here.
My king, I was about to tell you that. In order to test us, you told the soldiers to place the box. I was able to understand that it was not a heavy object based on how they carried it. And as soon as they placed it, I could hear the object roll from one end to the other end. And that is how I knew that it was small and circular object. And when the soldiers brought the box from the king's palace, we could see through the window that they were coming from a pomegranate tree nearby, which made me realize that it was a pomegranate in the box. Hope I explained you clearly, my king.
Yes, now I understand. From the Rajadarbar window and from the way the soldiers carried the box, and you too noticed that it came from a garden, you were able to tell that it was a small pomegranate in the box. But how did you know that it was a raw pomegranate? I really wonder, and that is still confusing me.
There is nothing to be confused, my king. This season is not when pomegranates get ripe, and it is difficult to get a pomegranate at this season. If you wish, why don't you look at your garden? Every tree only has raw pomegranates, and that is why I told that pomegranates were raw.
After listening their explanation, all the doubts that the king had were cleared, and he was amazed by their knowledge, intelligence and their wisdom. Then the king said,
Amazing young man. I'm really amazed by your wisdom. Intelligent men like you should not be outside. You should be in my palace. From now on, I want you men to be here as my advisors and be with me in my Rajadarbar.
The king appreciated three brothers and he gives the job in the palace. The three brothers happily thank the king and leave the palace. After leaving the palace, three of them talking with each other.
Do you remember, brothers? I can still remember our father's last words.
Yes, brother, he said properties do not last forever. If you have intelligence and wisdom, it will follow us. Even though I do not have any wealth, I shall give my knowledge that I gained in my life. And father said we can survive anywhere.
You're right. What he taught us is what brought us this glory. We should also teach our children whatever we learned, that they should not earn only money, but can teach them to improve their knowledge so they can survive anywhere.
All the three brothers became advisors to the king, and using their knowledge and wisdom, they earned a lot of wealth and property. They all live happily and prosperously. If you do like this story, please do a like and share. For more interesting videos, please subscribe our New Stories English book.